Hello folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my another world. So today I will talk about a movie called anime movie called Jujutsu Kaisen Execution, okay? Execution, and I will just give a synopsis here and give you my opinion. This is a review of this movie, okay? But before I do that, first time here in this channel, and you like this kind of content about movies, series, animes, pop culture in general here, leave a like here and subscribe and share this video with friends and ask them to subscribe here, okay? Because my goal is to get 500 subscribers, okay? We are 232, but now I want 500 subscribers here, okay? Give it the support, help a lot this channel, okay? We need a lot of help, okay? And if you do it, I will appreciate that, okay? So let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen Execution, okay? So this movie here, they mix a little bit the two things here. One is about the incident, the Shibuya incident, right? So that's happening in the second season, okay? So and also we will talk about the Curly Games. Is the next name of the title for the third season, okay? So this third season will release in January next year. Okay, that in 2026, right? And here they mix a little bit the movie, right? So they start to talk about what's happening in the second season, right? That so they started where they finish in the second season, okay? And they recap a little bit what's happening in the second season about the Shibuya incident, right? So why Shibuya incident, right? Because Yuji, this guy here, uh, he has two personalities. Himself, Yuji, right? And he has Sukuna is another personality, right? So he has two personalities, okay? So and this Sukuna here, he destroyed Shibuya, right? So he has a fight with all the monsters there, but he destroyed all the half of the Shibuya, right? That's why the name. That's why the name is incident Shibuya incident, right? That so this is this destruction, right? And a lot of his friends, right? A lot of his friends died because of that, right? Some of them, not all his friends, okay? And why the Curly Games? The Curly Games is is the new arc, okay, that begins in the third season, okay, that so in the third season, okay, and that third season will release in January next year, right? And they talk about what's gonna happen. So they give you some information what is gonna happen in the third season, okay? That really interesting ones, okay? And why this execution that so Gojo, this guy here, he decided that so because he is the master of the jujutsu schools, right? That, and he decided to have an execution of and his execution of Yuji because he has this Sukuna inside, right? And he sent this guy here. He sent this guy Yuta. So this guy here is comes from the movie Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. Okay, that Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, right? So he came from this movie there. Okay, and and Gojo sent these guys to do this job. They explain a lot of things there. Why we have this execution, right? That and that is really good. That so they explain what's happening, right? They explain. So that now is my opinion. Okay, that they explain well what's happening in the second season, right? They recap some parts. Okay, that and they explain what is gonna happen in the third season. Okay, that really good ones. Okay, the fight is here is great. Okay, and it's too violent, in my opinion, right? I think they exaggerate the fights, right? So what do I mean that, right? I mean that is a lot of blood, right? So it's like a swimming pool of blood, right? That so a pool of blood, right? So and here they introduce a new characters, right? That so you will see in the movie there. So this one here is a little difference. For example, if you we talk about the Demon Slayer, the castle, the the Infinity Castle, right? That so the Infinity Castle, uh, they explain what's happening in the last season, okay, what's happening there, and they continue the story, right? So the new story, right? So new characters that so and there's no another season. This one is a little different, right? So they will explain what's happening in the second season and what will happen in the third season, right? So they mix that a little bit. Okay, so do I need to watch the second season to understand this movie? No, you don't need to watch. You don't need to. You don't need to have watched these second season because here they recap what's happening there, right? So really good ones to watch that. So if you watch the second season, you will remember some parts. Okay, but if you never watch the second season, you don't need you don't need to watch the second season. Watch this movie. They will. It's like they will summarize what's happening, right? So that highlights. Let's put it this way, right? So really good ones. Good fight is here. That and but there are some parts here. I think there are some parts here. They cut some parts. You know what I mean, right? So they cut some parts that was really important, right? That so and sometimes they go to another scene there. So know what's happening there, right? So sometimes you feel confused, right? But they change every time the scene is here, right? That, but really good ones there. So I like Jujutsu Kaisen. It is one of my favorite anime, right? That the question is, this one is much better than Demon Slayer. No, it's not much better, right? There's no comparison. The Jujutsu Kaisen is one thing, Demon Slayer is another thing, right? So totally different that. So could be the idea is almost the same, right? So but the totally different how to tell the story, right? So, but the movie here is really good. Okay, that just these cuts, let's put this way, was a little problem for me, right? So that, but I like the fights here. I like but it's too violent. I think it was a little exaggerate, right? That a little exaggerate the fight is here, right? So a lot of blood, the whole scenario, right? In the whole scenario, the blood here, right? So for me, it was it's okay for me, right? But and I can't wait to watch the third season, of course. And then I can't wait that. Okay, so my rate for Jujutsu Kaisen Execution, I will give it 9 out of 10. Okay, it was really good one. So they keep the same tone from the other seasons, okay, and you can understand what's happening here, right? So and I like the interaction, yeah, all their characters here, right? So I like their interaction here. Okay, that's some sense of humor here. That's really good, right? But I like that. Okay, 9 out of 10. Okay, so but that's my opinion. But what about your opinion here? Put here below your opinion in the comments. Okay, and if you like this video here, leave a like here and subscribe. It's really important, okay? And share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe here. My So we are 232, so I want 500. Help it a lot this channel, okay? So give it the support, help this channel a lot, okay? If you do it, I will appreciate that, right? And I see you on the next video. So see you. Take care.